Hello, welcome back. Great to see you again, everyone. It's Professor Gray here with you, and it's time for week 7 of our lecture class. It's almost midterm time. Can you believe it? Well, I've decided officially we will do our midterm test online, not in class. I think the final exam will be in class, but the midterm test will be online during week 9, 2 weeks from this week. I will email you the exact time of the test. It will be during one of our class times, our regular class times, and I will let you know exactly which one, which time. And I will also give you more information about the midterm test in an email. Okay, chapter 8 was the homework, and the story, A Healthy Diet for Everyone. We're going to read it together now, go over it. A lot of you gave me some examples of healthy and not healthy food in your homework. Basically, I think we know what food is healthy and what is not healthy, but are you eating food that is healthy every day? I think we are all guilty of not always eating healthy food, and even though we know we should. Okay, let's do the homework now. Let's read the passage. Everyone knows that we must eat food in order to live. Remember, in order to means a purpose, a reason, why. Okay, in order to plus verb. However, sometimes people are confused about what type of food is healthy and what kind of food can be harmful to our health. Harmful means bad. It can hurt you. Bad for your health. Notice what type and what kind, synonyms, same meaning. Good writer uses different words with the same meaning. What type equals what kind. The USDA has prepared a food guide to help people learn about which types of food are the healthiest to eat. The food guide describes 6 basic food groups: meat, beef, fish, chicken, etc. ETC is etc. It means and so on. And so on and so on and so on. You don't say ETC, you say etc. Okay, etc. It's a Latin word, but we use it in English all the time. Dairy, milk, yogurt, cheese, etc. Grains, bread, cereal, rice, etc. Fruit and vegetables. The last group is fats, oil, and sweets. The USDA also suggests how much of each food group is healthy to eat daily. Although this guide was prepared by the US government, it is very useful for people all over the world. As a result of years of research, we know that too much animal fat is bad for our health. For example, Americans eat a lot of meat and only a small amount of grains, fruit, and vegetables. Because of their diet, their general eating habits. Okay, diet here means general habit, not special diet to lose weight, general everyday eating habits of a person, a family, a country, anything. They have a high rate of cancer and heart disease. In Japan, in contrast, opposite, people eat large amounts of grains and very little meat. The Japanese also have a very low rate of cancer and heart disease. In fact, the Japanese live longer than almost anyone else in the world. Unfortunately, when Japanese people move to the US, the rate of heart disease and cancer increases as their diet changes. Moreover, as hamburgers, ice cream, and other high-fat foods become popular in Japan, the rate of heart disease and cancer is increasing there as well. People are also eating more meat and dairy products in other countries, such as Cuba, Mauritius, and Hungary. Cuba is in the Caribbean, just south of the United States. It's a big island south of the US. Mauritius is also an island. It's in the Indian Ocean, a little bit east of Africa, not too far from Madagascar, which is a huge island next to Africa. Hungary, of course, is in Europe. Not surprisingly, the disease rate in these countries is increasing, along with it, the change in diet. Worse diet, more diseases. Consequently means therefore, so. Doctors everywhere advise people. Advise means to give advice. Your teacher will advise you. Your doctor will advise you. Your parents will advise you. Give you advice on what's good, what's bad. Eat more grains, fruit, and vegetables, and eat less meat and fewer dairy products. A healthy diet is important for children as well as adults. When adults have poor eating habits, their children usually do too. After all, children eat the same way as their parents. When parents eat healthy food, the children will learn to enjoy it too. Then they will develop good eating habits. Doctors advise parents, tell parents, give advice to parents to give their children healthier snacks such as fruit, vegetables, and juice. Everyone wants to live a long, healthy life. We know that the food we eat affects us in different ways. For example, doctors believe that fruit and vegetables can actually prevent many different diseases. On the other hand, animal fat can cause disease. We can improve our diet now and enjoy many years of healthy living. And you see some really healthy looking food in the picture. Wow, you've got vegetables, fruit. I mean, that looks really healthy, but maybe it doesn't look as delicious as a cheeseburger or pizza. I know, but if you eat like this every day, at least one meal, I think you'll be healthier. Right? Something to think about. I wish my diet was healthier, and I wish I ate more fruits and vegetables. I always say that. I think I need to change my diet more. How about you? Maybe we all do a little bit. Part A, skimming and scanning exercise. Main idea A, the kind of diet we have can cause, lead to, result in, or prevent, stop diseases. Cause and prevent are opposite. One means something happens, the other means it stops from happening. Part 2, fill in here, just basic. I gave you the answers in your class notes. American diet, lots of meat, small amounts of grain, fruit, and vegetables. Japanese diet, large amount of grains, very little meat. American diet, effects on health, high rate of cancer and heart disease. Actually, I should put thumbs down because it's bad. And Japanese diet, low rate, which is good, of cancer and heart disease. Also, Japanese diet, Japanese live longer than almost everyone else. That's a result of the diet, partially. What doctors believe about the food we eat? Here's the main point. Fruit and vegetables can prevent diseases, and animal fat, too much meat, can cause diseases. Reading analysis. This was, I don't believe I gave you B for homework, so we'll do it now, okay? B, reading analysis. Go ahead and answer number 1 through number 9. Try to finish in 12 minutes if you can, 1 through 9. And hit pause, do the work, and then come back and I'll review it. Go ahead. Number 1, in order to, again, the reason. Number 1, A1, the reason, the purpose, or why. B, Cindy went to the supermarket in order to buy some food. Notice the verb buy, in order to plus verb. Why did she go? What was the purpose? To buy some food. Number 2, again, I told you type and kind, type. What kind of food, what type of food, kind, A, the answer is type. B, confused is mixed up, and C, harmful means bad. Okay, B number 1 and C number 1. Harmful for you, bad for your health. Number 3, USDA, United States Department of Agriculture. How do we know? Well, at the bottom of the page, it says, it has what's called a footnote. In Korean, it's jusok. And in English, we call it a footnote. F-O-O-T, like your foot. Note, N-O-T-E, one word. Why? It's at the bottom of the page. It's a note at the bottom, like your feet are at the bottom, right? Footnote. That's the answer to number C. Anyway, really, you just have to say United States Department of Agriculture, a footnote. That's good enough. The basic food groups: meat, like beef or chicken; dairy, milk, yogurt; grains, bread, rice; fruit, vegetables; fats, oils, and sweets. We use a lot of oil when we cook: avocado oil, olive oil; sweets like chocolate; fats, animal fat. I guess butter is a kind of fat. Daily, E, number 1, every day. Number 4, in contrast, opposite, 2. Okay, in contrast, like left hand, right hand. Contrast, opposite. A, number 2. B, in fact, number 3. This is important. After in fact, you don't just get more information, you get very surprising or strange or interesting or special information. Okay, the Japanese live long. Okay, that's information. They live longer than anyone else. That's very surprising. That's very unique, special, key information, not just Kenyang information. So the B is 3, not 1. In fact is followed by surprising information. C, anyone else, means any people or all other people. C is number 1. Number 5, unfortunately, means not lucky or bad luck. 2. A is number 2. Unfortunate, bad luck, bad. B, as, means when. Okay, as their diet changes, when or while, but in this case, when the diet changes. 1. C, moreover, means also, and, in addition, plus. D, high-fat foods: hamburgers, ice cream, pizza, I guess. E, there, refers to Japan. E is number 3, Japan. Number 6, A, such as, for example. Exactly, just for example, for instance, such as, mo, mo, mo. B, not surprisingly, is 3, easy to believe. It's not a surprise. You expect it. You believe it. It's easy to believe. It's not a surprise. And C, consequently, is as a result. It's like so, mo, mo, mo. Therefore, mo, mo, mo. Very common in English. Number 7, as well as, means equal, same. 3, a healthy diet is important for children as well as adults, equally important. For everyone, of course. A is 3. B, as well as, and also. And also, again, like equally. A, X, and also Y, X and Y, same. Number 8, the children have poor eating habits. Number 2, why, if adults have poor eating habits, children do too, also. Children also do. Okay, TOO means, like here it means like also, same. And B, Jose, it's pronounced Jose, not Joe's or Josie. Ho, like an H, Jose. Jose speaks Spanish fluently. After all, why? Not number 2, not because he reads books about South America. No. Why does he speak Spanish? 1, he lived in Venezuela for 15 years. That explains why he speaks Spanish. In Venezuela, they speak Spanish. If you live there for 15 years, you will be able to speak Spanish. After all, plus explanation. And number 9, A, prevent and cause are opposite. Number 2, B, prevent means to stop something or 1, keep it from happening. Keep it from happening. C, on the other hand, opposite. Contrast, left hand, right hand, opposite. On one hand, on the other hand, opposite. And D, I may visit many different places on my vacation. Good, travel, fun, visit. On the other hand, opposite. 2, I may stay home and relax, not go out. visit, stay home, opposite. On the other hand. How do we do? C, dictionary skills. Let's do these. Well, you can do 1 and 2 now. Try to finish in 5 or 6 minutes. Confuse and suggest. Remember, question A, choose the number of the definition that matches. Question B, choose the sentence that says the same thing. Go ahead. Number 1, confuse. To mix things up. He sent the wrong reports because he confused them with the other ones. Okay, like with your hands, right? Maybe you have 2 papers that look the same. Oh, I was supposed to bring this paper, but I confused it for this paper. They look the same. I brought the wrong paper. I mixed it up here, with my hands. I took the wrong one. Number 2 is to mix up in your mind, like a question. That question is confusing. I can't think of the answer. So number 1 is more with your hands, and number 2 is more with your mind. So A, sometimes people are confused about what type of food is healthy. It doesn't mean they're confusing, I took the eggs, but I thought the eggs were meat. No. It means, what is it? Which one is healthy? Is this healthy? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm not sure. Number 2, in your mind, mentally. B, again, number 2. Sometimes people feel mixed up and cannot understand which type of food. You're mixed up in your mind. You don't know the answer. It's confusing, like a confusing test question. Number 2, suggest. To propose. I suggest we meet. I suggest we have lunch. I suggest we go to this movie. I suggest we take a break. Suggestion, proposal, idea. And number 2, to bring an idea to mind or to show. The picture suggests an ancient battle scene. Everyone in the class got 100% on the test. That suggests the test was too easy, maybe. Or that suggests everybody worked hard and prepared well, maybe. But it suggests something. Okay, it gives you some idea in your mind. The USDA suggested how much of each food group was healthy to eat daily. Number 1, proposal, suggestion, offer an idea. B, number 2, the USDA offered people an idea. When you offer an idea, that is a suggestion. Sorry, I just had a low battery come up on my screen. So it's okay. I'll make it through to the end. D, again, number 2, A, 1, and B, number 2. Word forms. In English, some verbs become nouns by adding the suffix ment. For example, announce, verb, announcement, noun. Complete each sentence with the correct forms of the word on the left. Write the verbs in simple present tense, positive or negative, nouns, singular or plural. Go ahead. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take about 5 minutes, answer, then come back. Number 1, manufacturers have made many improvements. Must have an S. Plural. Many means plural. Many improvements. And manufacturers improve, verb. Improvements, improve. Number 2, some vegetarians, people who don't eat meat. Okay, vegetarian means don't eat meat. Fruit, vegetables, rice, pasta. Think that eating meat is unhealthy. Faye doesn't agree, must be negative. Doesn't agree with these vegetarians. Faye believes that eating meat occasionally sometimes causes no health problems. Therefore, she doesn't agree with them. However, she is in agreement with the idea that fruit and vegetables are very healthy. Okay, however means opposite. So, however, she is in agreement, opposite, doesn't agree. The word however tells you they are opposite. Doesn't agree is in agreement, agrees. Is in agreement means agrees. Number 3, he always encourages me. I encourage, verb. You encourage, verb. He or she encourages, verb. In fact, his encouragement has often helped me to succeed. Not plural. You do not say encouragements. No, encouragement is not with an S. His encouragement just means all of it. Number 4, develop a cure. Number 5, the development, development. And number 5, I don't enjoy going to the movies alone. Negative. Of course, nobody does. I prefer to go with a friend, not alone. I think almost everybody doesn't like going alone to a movie. Anyway, I don't enjoy going to the movies alone. Watching a movie with a friend adds to my enjoyment. Number 5, I don't enjoy, and enjoyment. Part 2. In English, the noun form and the verb form of some words are the same. For example, move and move. Complete each sentence with the correct form of the word on the left. Circle V if you're using a verb, N if you're using a noun. Write all the verbs in the simple present tense. They may be affirmative or negative. The nouns may be singular or plural. Go ahead, number 1 through 5. 5 minutes, then come back. Dr. Johnson doesn't research cures for cancer. Negative verb. She does all her research, noun, her plus noun, her book, her pen, her pencil, her research on heart disease. All means 100%. All. All of her research is on heart disease, so no research on cancer. 0% or doesn't research. Must be negative. Number 2, during the summer, the temperature increases. I increase, you increase, it increases. Verb, to about 30 degrees. That little circle is degrees, do. Same with the angle, like triangle. 45 degree, 90 degree, or angle or triangle. Okay, 30 degrees. Samship do. This significant increase, noun. Verb increases, noun increase. Number 3, I like the sweet taste of fruit, noun. Such as cherries, pears, and peaches. Lemons don't taste sweet. They are very sour. Must be negative. Be careful. If you rush and you go quickly, oh, lemons taste sweet. They don't taste sweet. Lemons are sour. I know that. You know that. Lemons don't taste sweet. However, remember, however shows an opposite. That's a sign that helps you when you answer. Number 4, in some areas of the world, there are 4, plural. Changes, S, must be plural. 4 changes in seasons. However, opposite. In other countries, the climate doesn't change at all. Verb, must be negative. How do we know? However means opposite. Changes, doesn't change. Opposite. Also, at all. At all goes with negative. Not at all. I did not enjoy that movie at all. My friend did not like the restaurant at all. Not at all. It's another sign that it's negative. And number 5, there are many, plural. Noun. Many causes. If it's not plural, no S, it's wrong. It must be plural. Many causes of cancer. For example, sometimes exposure to the sun, verb, causes skin cancer. Interesting. Causes, noun, plural. Causes cancer, verb. Same word. One's a noun, one's a verb. Hope we did well on that. Final thing we'll do together today is E, vocabulary in context. I want you to do E, 1 through 8, answer the questions, then come back. Go ahead. Fill in the blanks. Number 1, Leon, E. That's not Leon, it's E, Leon. In English, it's pronounced with an E. Leo, Neo, Leon. Okay, not Leon. Leon eats fresh fruit and vegetables daily. His brother Sam eats cake and cookies every day. Not surprisingly, easy to believe, Leon is healthier than Sam. He eats healthier food, so of course he's healthier than his brother. Number 2, unfortunately it rained all day, so she stayed home. Sad. Bad luck. It rained all day, can't go to the beach, very bad luck, unfortunately. Number 3, Michael and his brother Tom look very different. Michael is short and has light hair. In contrast, Tom is tall and has dark hair. In contrast. Number 4, when Harry and Bill do dangerous work, they prevent injury. Prevent injury. How? By being especially careful. Especially means very, very, very careful. Number 5, Jane loves to read books. In fact, she reads about 100 books a year. Remember, go back to page 101. Page 101, number 4, B. What information follows in fact? Number 3, surprising. Very surprising, very special, very interesting. She reads about 100 books a year is really incredible. That's like 2 books every week. Wow. I don't know anybody who reads 2 books every week. This is very special, very interesting, very surprising information. In fact, in fact plus surprising information. Number 6, suggestion. AM, PM. AM means ante, A-N-T-E, meridium, middle, before middle. PM, post meridium. P, post, after, meridium, middle, after middle. AM, before middle, PM, after middle. Number 7, in order to lose weight, the reason or purpose or why. And number 8, Lee's directions always confuse me. It's strange spelling, but it's pronounced Lee. Okay, that's all we're gonna do in class together today. Now your homework, 2 things. F, written homework, answer number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 1, why did the USDA prepare a food guide for Americans? Give me 1 reason why. Number 2, why are fats, oils, and sweets grouped together? I want two reasons for number 2. Why? Give me 2 different reasons why they're grouped together. Number 3, why do Japanese people change their diet when they move to the US? Again, 2 reasons why Japanese people change their diet when they move to the US. Number 1, 1 reason. Number 2, 2 reasons. Number 3, 2 reasons. That's your written homework. In your email, I want those answers. G, another look. This is also homework. Page 109, 110, and the top of 111. You must do this, but you don't have to send me this homework. You must do it, finish it, tell me you finished it, and next week I will review it in the video lecture. So homework is F, written homework for me in your email. G, read the story. Why do I eat when I'm not hungry? And answer 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and that's it. And we'll review it in class, in the lecture next week. Okay, that's it. Now again, I'll send you an email later this week with more instructions about the midterm test. This week, I would suggest you review a little bit. Start reviewing what we've learned in the Green Book. Okay, the test will be on material from the Green Book. Again, I'll give you more specific information later. Right? The test will be online. I will give it to you during one of the class times in week 9. I will tell you, but you must be at your computer at that time. It's our class time, so you must have time then. At your computer, ready to go to take the test. All right. I'll send more info this week. I'll look forward to hearing from you. Great work, everyone. Thanks for your hard work. Keep it going. We're almost halfway there. See you soon. Bye-bye.